course, we've been talking a lot about Penn State, but there is another really big sports story in Pennsylvania tonight.
And it's in high school football, of course, where if there was one team you had to pick that was going to make it to the state title game, that team would be...
Southern Columbia?
Good guess. Yes, Southern Columbia back in the Eastern Finals for the 15th time in school history. Once again, the Tigers are the only local football team still playing, and the defending state champs are a win away from returning to Hershey to defend their title. Southern Columbia paired against Ligonier Valley. The Rams knocked out Dunmore last week, if you recall. Tigers, though, take the early lead. Gage Garcia scores the touchdown and put the Tigers up 7-0. That's your score after one. It's now 10-0 in the second quarter. Rams are responding. You knew it wouldn't be that easy. That's Colin Smith on the quarterback keeper, turns it into a 50-yard touchdown, back to a 3-point game, 10-7. But Hunter Thomas responds for Southern. 33 yards on the ground here for the score. The Tigers get those 7 points right back. It's 17-7. But then the weather became a factor. Garcia doesn't care. Through the rain, another score to give the Tigers a 24-7 halftime lead. Second half, it's now 24-15. Thomas, one of the few seniors on this team, another score on the ground, 31-15 Southern. But Ligonier Valley rallies. Smith scores again. The Rams also undefeated this season. It's just a 4-point game. The Tigers defense, though, they come up with the big play. Julian Fleming. INT. Tigers hold on to win at 31-27. Southern Columbia is going to a record 15th state title game.
So many emotions, the stress levels and anxiety was through the roof. When Julian made that interception, it was a huge momentum swing, and we were able to drive it down inside their 10 and just take a knee, and nothing beat that feeling. My goal since day one of this football season was Hershey. I think everyone's on this team was to get back to where we were and prove people wrong after losing 25 or 26 seniors and only having 12 freshmen. But everyone stepped up, and I couldn't be more proud of my guys. I think we're a good cohesive unit, and if we come out this week and take care of the little stupid penalties that we made, we should be able to give Steel Valley a run for their money.
That's who they play in the Chipper. That's going to be an 11 a.m. kickoff Saturday, December 10th in Hershey. Of course, it's championship weekend in college football. In case you've been living under a rock the last few months, Penn State has completed the improbable run to the Big Ten title game. They'll face Wisconsin tomorrow night. Sports director Jim Coles made the trip to Indianapolis, where the Nittany Lions hope to bring home a championship.
We're in downtown Indianapolis, the site of Saturday's Big Ten championship game between Penn State and Wisconsin. After the first 4 games, when Penn State was 2-2, the odds makers in Vegas gave Penn State a 1% chance of being here. If they win, it would be their first Big Ten title outright since 1994. Yes, it's a big game.
Pretty important to be able to play for Big Ten championships and those types of things. How long it was going to take us to get to one of these games, I did not have a number on it. Obviously we walked into an interesting situation, probably one of the more interesting situations in college football history. And we're in a position right now where, everybody is feeling really good and everybody's excited and everybody's pulling the rope in the same direction. And when you're able to do that at a place like Penn State, you have a chance to do some pretty special things. To have a chance to play for the Big Ten championship is a tremendous honor on its own. And then to find a way to win this game and be able to take this bad boy back to State College, would be awesome.
Wisconsin leads the nation with interceptions. They also lead in time of possession. Penn State's going to have to try to win it with big plays, and if they win, it could be a springboard to even bigger things. From Indianapolis, Jim Coles, Newswatch 16 Sports.
Thanks, Jim. Even bigger things would be a spot in the college football playoff. That is entirely possible, but it would help if Colorado could come back in this game. The Buffaloes playing Washington tonight in the Pac-12 title game, but the Huskies are pulling away in the third. They're up 24-7 by our deadline. Washington is ranked ahead of Penn State, so in addition to a win tomorrow, a Washington loss would have really helped their cause. Well, the Crosscutters are officially bringing back Pat Borders for a 3rd straight season. First Cutters manager ever to do that. He's a great guy. Glad to see him staying in Williamsport. Borders will need just 10 victories to set the franchise record for wins by a manager. Pretty impressive. Tiger Woods playing in the Hero World Challenge. First tournament in forever, it seems, for the former #1. Here he is on 12. This is Tiger's tee shot on the par 3, and he almost aces it. He settles for a birdie to move to 4 under. He finished 7 under par, shot a 65, his best round in 3 years. He's tied for 9th place. Dustin Johnson and Hideki Matsuyama share the lead at 12 under. under. And yes, we will have more updates from Jim Coles in Indianapolis at the Big Ten title game all weekend long. Tomorrow night, game just after 8 o'clock.
And there really are a lot of people from our area that made the trip, so
I would if I could.
I hope they come back happy. All right,
too.
Landon, thank you. And that does it for Newswatch 16 at 11. Thanks for being with us. Jimmy Live.